Oh, yeah. I saw the Raiders lose the game last night. It's a lot to talk about regarding John Gruden and the Las Vegas Raiders. What the hell is going on? Oh, by the way, the one and only Tim Tebow, my friend, he'll be on the show talking about this college football weekend. And did you hear the news? Drew Brees will be starting this Sunday against the Kansas City Chiefs. Drew Brees, Patrick Mahomes, Lord have mercy. We got a lot to talk about. First take in the house. Let's go.
Let's go out there and make the play. 1, 2, 3.
Taysom Hill, he is a weapon.
Let's go.
We knew what was at stake, and we worked really hard to be in the driver's seat.
Pat does it better than anybody in the league. When adversity hits, his level of play goes up.
Patrick Mahomes, touchdown!
We're a complete football team that just finds ways to win.
Hello, everybody. Welcome on into First Take on this Friday. We have a lot to talk about today heading into a big weekend in the NFL. I'm Charlie Arnold. We got Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman here. And Stephen A., you already broke the news, but we're going to get into a little more detail. That's right. Breaking news to start off First Take. This, according to Adam Schefter. Drew Brees will start this weekend against the Chiefs. And as we all know, Brees has not played since Week 10 because of a rib injury. He was activated off IR this week. He has been practicing, and now it is confirmed he will be starting against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So, Stephen A., I'm going to start with you here. Do you think that the Saints are making the right decision here?
You're damn right they're making the right decision. He's Drew Brees. What else is there to talk about? He's Drew Brees. You're damn right they're making the right decision. Make no mistake about it. I know he's over 40 years of age, Max. I know there's a lot of dust being collected on that birth certificate. I know all of those things, Max Kellerman, but I will tell you this in the end. Here's what it comes down to. You roll the dice. You take the chance. He's coming back. You can always reinsert Taysom Hill. He knows he's the backup to Drew Brees. You can always throw those packages in play because it's Sean Payton, his experience with Drew Brees, the number of years they've been working together. He knows what adjustments may need to be made and what have you. You throw Drew Brees in there. This is it for him. This is possibly his swan song. He's got an opportunity to go up against Patrick Mahomes. You can't deny Drew Brees that opportunity. Last time we saw him, he was complete 73% of his passes, 18 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions on the season, a quarterback rating of 110 for crying out loud. He's Drew freaking Brees. You throw him in there. Do I have some trepidation? Maybe a little bit, but damn it, that's what I'll go with, Max. Yeah, you play him.
This is a bold move by the Saints. It's a bold move because I know people think, well, the way you want to beat Mahomes is ball control. In fact, you have a better chance beating the Chiefs in a shootout than you have in any other kind of game. And you have a guy on the roster in Jameis Winston who can win shootouts. Even though he gave the other team 112 points last year when he was on the Bucs, that's why Tom Brady took over, right? That's an upgrade, just don't turn the ball over. And he threw those 30 interceptions. He did lead the league in yards and throw 33 touchdowns. So Jameis actually, in a strange way, gives you a chance to win that game. And Taysom Hill ain't bad. The fact that they're going with Drew Brees tells you a lot. You mentioned his swan song, Stephen A. The man is 40 years old, coming back from 11,000 fractured ribs and a lung and a... I mean, to insert him now tells you how big the Saints see this game. It's not just that he needs a little runway before the playoffs, because the Saints are legit Super Bowl threats this year. This may be the best overall team that Brees has been on since the Super Bowl team. Both sides of the ball. It's not just that. It's that when you look at the Saints and you look at the Packers, there's only one bye in each conference this season. Only one team gets a bye. And the Saints looked like it was going to be them, but the Packers are hot on their tail. And when you think about the Saints at home, it's one thing to say they play better at home in a dome, climate controlled. That's true. And they'd have a disadvantage on the road. Without fans, maybe that's not quite what it would normally be in most circumstances. But Stephen A., the frozen tundra in the winter. I mean, not only do the Saints want that bye, but the Saints don't want to have to go to Green Bay, don't want to have to go to Lambeau Field to get out of the NFC. This tells you how big a game this is for Drew Brees, Sean Payton, and the Saints. And this is a bold and gutsy move to start him now instead of giving him a little more time to rest up for the playoffs.
It's a bold and gutsy move, Max, but are you saying it's the right call or not?
It is the right call. If he can go,
Okay.
they got to play him. This is a huge game because of what I just mentioned.
Okay. All right. I understand.
Okay, well,
Max,
both
I'm
of you
proud
excited
because
to see.
You're agreeing with me in this particular situation. You're showing that your football knowledge is elevating, my brother. Way to go. Way to go. You start off the show, even though we normally disagree, you're siding with me. Smart move to start off this Friday. We could go on, Charlie.
All right. Well, we know Patrick Mahomes is excited. He already said earlier this week he was just a bit disappointed if Drew Brees wasn't going to play because, after all, guys, they're both Texas boys, if you didn't already know that. But let's talk about the game last night, Thursday Night Football. We had ourselves a...
Now, obviously, in full disclosure, we had to make those picks before we found out that Drew Brees, we didn't just record that in the last 9 minutes. So, but that doesn't change. I still believe the Chiefs wind up winning the game. Let's see what the crew thinks. Ryan Clark, who you got?
I have the Chiefs winning. I believe in Patrick Mahomes. I believe in what this team is doing, and also Andy Reid. And I think that Drew Brees is going to be a little compromised in this game from the standpoint of having to protect himself as well. The play calling will have to be different, which I think leans to the Kansas City Chiefs being able to play well on defense against Drew Brees and his offense.
Diana can't pick the game. She's covering it. Sanchez, who you got?
I'm taking the Chiefs, and whether it's Brees or no Brees, their offense, it doesn't matter. These guys score at an alarming rate. They're going to get back on track this week. Mahomes had a couple interceptions last week, just minor accuracy issues, and he's going to be back. They're going to be on fire, scoring a ton of points.
Will it be a clean sweep? Bart Scott.
Well, I'm going with the Saints. It's not a clean sweep because I think it's time for a market correction for the Chiefs. I think this is the week where we get a market correction. They've been living dangerously for the last previous weeks. I think, this is the most complete team in the NFL. That Kansas City Chiefs defense is flawed.
All right, once again, Diana will be there to see it in New Orleans. A game that was already intriguing and important just became one of the most significant games of the NFL season. Drew Brees is coming back. We will see if he is better than ever. Everybody, thank you for getting up with us. Most importantly, thank you for getting up with us. Enjoy all the football this weekend. We'll see you Monday. First Take starts now.